Hello you lovely people and welcome. Today I'll be doing a cold start demo in the Aeroplane Heaven Hawker Hurricane Mk1. Let's jump in the cockpit. Right, so first things first, I'm just going to do a quick pre-start check. So the engine covers are on, the canopy is open, parking brake is on, and next we are going to attach the battery carts. Come down here, we're going to select the power selector to ground, and we can jump outside to check that that's the case. As you can see, the battery cart is attached, so we can get on to the next step. Let's jump back in. Then we're going to switch on the starting magneto. Make sure the magnetos are off on this side of the cockpit, which they are. Make sure the flaps are up. Check the indicator there, the white bar is at the top. Make sure fuel is sufficient for the flight. I'm not going to go very far as this is just a takeoff. And then switch on the pitot heat, which is the pressure head heat button switch here. Okay, so now we can get onto the proper start. So throttle is closed just to make sure. Okay, fuel tank to reserve. So we're going to go 1, 2, and we're in reserve. Engine primer we're going to unlock, and we are going to pump 4 times or click 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then screw that back up. Make sure mixture is fully rich. We can't move the mixture, it's already automatically and fully rich with the throttle pack anyway. Propeller pitch, make sure that is fully forward for 100%. We can switch on both magnetos now. Then we are going to open boost coil cover and start cover coil. Push boost coil button in, and then we're going to push start. Okay, and we have a good start. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to do an engine warm and run up. So we're going to make sure the radiator shutter is fully open on the radiator. Okay, so that's fully open. As you can see, the indicator there is telling you that it's open. Check the fuel pressure, make sure it's between 2.5 and 3 psi. Looking a little low there, not sure if that's a bug. And the oil pressure seems to be fine though. And we're going to zero out the altimeter, which is behind here. Okay. And if you're using the compass for anything, now's the time to free it and set the bezel to the desired heading. I'm just going to check the temperatures. So oil temperature is good, radiator temperature is good as well. Okay, and we've got a creeping fuel pressure now, which is a good thing. At 2, it could be a bit higher. Let's run the engine up a little bit more. There we go. When we do a mag test, we can throttle up to 6.25 plus positive boost. As far as it will go, and we will get the RPM down to 2,500. There. Okay, now we're going to do a mag test. We'll start with the left one. We should see 100 RPM drop on each. So if I'm just pulling back on the stick here so that we don't go over. So we're going to drop the left mag, and we're going to watch RPM gauge there. Okay, so yeah, around about 100. Put that back up. And the right one, drop that. Yep, Okay, and put that back up. Right, okay, all is good. So we can idle the throttle, put the prop pitch all the way back to 100 RPM, 100%, sorry, and switch on the nav lights, and we can get ready to taxi. So, going to switch the power selector to flight as well, and we're going to switch on nav lights, which are situated here. Okay, I'm just going to check the bulbs again. Okay, so we've got greens. Put the covers back on, obviously, and we're going to taxi out. Okay, so we're going to take the parking brake off, and I'm just going to throttle up lightly, just until we get a bit of movement. There we go. Don't need too much. Just going to wait here for a sec. Okay, and we switch on a landing light, so I'm going to go for the left hand side. I'm not sure if there's a procedure for left or right side, so just going with the flow there. Okay, make sure there's nothing coming in, which there isn't. Okay, let's taxi out. Okay, I'm just going to line up and stop here. Right, okay, let's check the temperatures and the pressures are all good, and everything looks good there. Right, okay, so we will now set off on our way, and yeah, everything looks good. So, brakes off, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to throttle up very slowly. You don't need a lot of throttle. In fact, I'm not even going to take off with 100% throttle, because if you try, it will try and divert off the runway if you do. Okay, so we're up. Oh jeez, and gear up. Okay, I'm just going to get the canopy closed. Lock that. Okay, I'm going to throttle up a bit more now we're off the ground. Trim out. Okay, switch over to main tank, landing light off, and we're going to check the bulbs, make sure we've got 2 reds, which we have. Okay, and now we can go wherever we want to go. Quite a nice simple startup really, considering the complexity of the old engine. So there you go. I hope that's helped in some way, shape or form. If you've got this far, thank you for watching. As always, take care, and I will catch you in the next one.